Liz Truss is elected as the leader of the Conservative and Unionist Party.
During this leadership campaign, I campaigned as a Conservative and I will govern as a Conservative. I will deliver a bold plan. I know that we will deliver, and we will deliver.
And Britain will soon have a new Prime Minister, Liz Truss. Truss has defeated Rishi Sunak in the Tory leadership race. This comes after a 2-month-long contest on who will lead the Conservatives.
The total number of valid votes given to each candidate was as follows. Rishi Sunak, 60,399. Liz Truss, 81,326. Therefore, I give notice that Liz Truss is elected as the leader of the Conservative and Unionist Party. We'll come up on time.
Monday's announcement sets in motion a chain of carefully choreographed events. On Tuesday morning, Johnson will deliver his farewell speech at Downing Street, and from there he will be flying to Scotland to hand over his resignation to the Queen. Liz Truss is expected to fly separately to meet Queen Elizabeth II. She will then accept the Queen's invitation to form a new government. This is the first time in her 70-year-long reign that the monarch will appoint the Prime Minister at Balmoral. This is because the Queen is suffering from mobility issues. For Liz Truss, this has been an incredible political journey from a teenage Liberal Democrat to the leader of the Conservative Party. But Britain's soon-to-be new Prime Minister will have little time to enjoy her victory, and that is because of the challenges that lie ahead for her. 1, there is inflation and skyrocketing energy bills. 2, there is the war in Ukraine. And 3, a general election that is not too far away.
And my friends, we need to show that we will deliver over the next 2 years. I will deliver a bold plan to cut taxes and grow our economy. I will deliver on the energy crisis, dealing with people's energy bills, but also dealing with the long-term issues we have on energy supply.
As for Rishi Sunak, a few months ago, he was a Tory favourite. He was leading in the race to become UK's next Prime Minister. So why did the Conservatives go cold on the former Chancellor? That is because it is Sunak's old policies that come back to haunt him. As a Chancellor, Rishi Sunak had raised taxes. So it was very difficult for him to peg himself as someone who would cut taxes. That worked in favour of Liz Truss. Secondly, Truss managed to position herself favourably among Johnson loyalists. As for Sunak, his resignation was a divisive point for Johnson followers. A green card controversy and his lavish lifestyle also did not help his campaign. For the grassroots workers, it made things far less relatable, especially at a time when thousands are dealing with soaring living costs. But Truss's victory was not the landslide many were predicting. She secured 57% of the total member votes, the lowest membership votes since 2001. Compared to that, Boris Johnson got 66.4% of the votes in 2019. And in 2005, David Cameron got around 67.6% of the votes. The new Prime Minister is set to address the nation after her appointment, and by tradition, this will happen from the steps of Downing Street. But Truss's speech could be moved indoors. That's because of a forecast of thunder and heavy rainfall. It looks like the weather forecast matches the UK's outlook as Liz Truss is set to take office. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.